Paul Sterling, mini golf champion of Los Santos and greatest looking man 3 years in a row, and I'm your host for tonight's news. Tonight's first story is about Assistant Chief Barnes, who unfortunately passed away in the riots. His funeral was held yesterday and was attended by many officers and close friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family.
It doesn't matter who, as long as I'm not behind the wheel. Even if most game's over.
In lighter news, the LS Classics car show was held, where they had a lowrider bounce competition. The winners of the competition are as follows: Humpy in first place, JJ in second, Gabby in third, and Gio in fourth. I sure hope those winners are happy. The LS Classics meet was actually hosted by Tire Nuts, and we thank you for inviting us there. Now on to someone who does know about cars. Dr. Lipschitz actually held her rally yesterday, where she was able to speak to the people about her mayoral candidacy.
I fought long and hard for women's liberation, and I still will. I still do, as I firmly believe in the cause. I believe in the cause for the common person, for the person whose voice is never otherwise heard, for the person who goes to bed with a hungry stomach. I fight for those who are ostracized from society. I've tried my damn hardest to make sure that those suffering with mental illnesses are being heard, are being represented, are not being viewed as cattle or people who should be hidden. It's what's common during my generation. My first priority is to make sure as mayor that Los Santos has a stable foundation to stand on, to make sure that no scandal, no corruption within the mayor's office happens. So far, I have been approached 3 times by different individuals who want to try and corrupt, who want me to spread information on their behalf, to gather information on their behalf, and want me to enact policies which would only benefit them. And to all of that, I say, fuck off. I'm not interested in doing any of that shit. I'm a boring woman. I am a loud-mouthed woman. I am a proud woman with integrity and character. Corruption doesn't concern me when it comes to myself, but to other people, corruption can be a tool. It is like a poison.
What, do you think you're entitled to answers?
Yes, I am. As are you. Everybody is.
Well, why don't you talk to them in a more professional capacity? Talk to the command. Quit breaking balls on the street. They got a job to do, not deal with some ball-buster lady.
She's at the office, you fucking dingo-nut.
Hello. Let's listen to me. I know that you sound very frustrated at the moment, Pussycat, but you do not indeed have any information about why I was there in the first place. To try to not assume stuff and call me a ball buster or ball breaker. But the first balls I'll break will be yours. I'll leave you with the wisest word that I have applied to my life, a sort of motto from my grandmother. She used to tell me, Sylvia, als die Bubbe-Wodka heit, bei Zimwalzige Wein meine Seele. And I live by that. Translation: if my grandmother had balls, she'd be my grandfather. Thank you all for coming here, and remember, vote on the 12th to the 19th. You don't have to vote for me, of course, if you don't feel like I'm your candidate. But if you feel like I would be a good mayoral candidate or a good mayor, pray vote for me. Otherwise, you have the other options, and I view them and thought to myself, no, that won't do, so that's why I'm running. Thank you all. You're free to go. The bell is rung, so to speak.
Ronnie. Great speech.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I need a cigarette after that. Anybody who wants to talk, just approach.
you can't show
I'm
that secret.
approachable. People of
Boston's
Los
helmet is like,
Santos,
I'm
I
going to
forgot to
save.
say something. I am publicly calling out the other mayoral candidates
Oh, I wanna see Silas
to
Colorado
come
County
tomorrow at 7 p.m. here in Legion Square to a debate.
Oh, shit.
I dare them to debate me because I know in the past
Oh, here.
any sort of
Here we
debate I've
go.
had, I've snapped them in half.
How are you,
We can have a
Cynthia?
debate. I'll be here.
Yeah, of course. Tomorrow at 7 p.m.
I'll
If
see
you
if I
feel
can.
attacked, pussycat, I'm leaving that up to you. It wasn't a personal attack.
It's a
But if you
deflection.
felt it, no, it's not.
Oh, come
It's really
on.
not.
Dr.
It's
Lipschitz.
talking about real issues, honey.
Talking about real issues. You two spoke a lot today, and you know what? That's a good thing. You know what? You had a lot of good points, and I'll give you that. I'll see you tomorrow.
Young, I saw your televised speech.
Thank you.
Let's leave it at that.
What? I mean, at least I
No,
had the
you
decency to show up to see to your
you
thing.
talked a lot, but you didn't say anything. Let's
Because
unify Los Santos. I have nothing on my agenda. I have no programs. I have
Lipschitz.
no paperwork ready.
Dr. Lipschitz.
It sounded a bit like Nixon, I remember, which
Dr.
we all
Lipschitz,
protested at
I-
that time.
Dr. Lipschitz, I did my campaigning in an open way, and I've spoken to people. I do not need speeches to prove my points and tell them what I'm going to do. They already know it. So, sure. I'll see you
They
tomorrow.
know
Have a
it.
nice day.
That's interesting, because I have not heard a single proposal from you, pussycat. All I've heard is
Have a nice day, Dr.
promises of
Lipschitz. You're a
big
very lovely
things,
woman.
but nothing really, and no substance. This is the problem when we get into politics. People get their feelings hurt.
My feelings aren't hurt,
It's
Dr. Lipschitz. You're a very
much
lovely
so
woman.
apparent. But we
No.
need someone who is not afraid to take charge, who is not afraid
Oh,
to
bless
break
her
a
heart.
few hearts. But good luck, Mr. Rose. I have
Thank you,
every
Dr. Lipschitz.
belief that you can do well in life.
After the heated debate, we actually caught up with Silas Rose to talk about Dr. Lipschitz calling out all the candidates for the debate. Hi, I'm Paul Sterling with Weasel News with an exclusive interview with mayoral candidate Silas Rose. Earlier today, we were at a rally with mayoral candidate Dr. Lipschitz, where she then called out all the other mayoral candidates to have a debate tomorrow in Legion Square at 7 p.m. Silas, how does this make you feel?
To be honest, I have no issue with it. I've always been open regarding my policies, and I've been campaigning since about the second week of the city opening its door back for new arrivals and citizens. I've been taking a back burner on the whole campaigning thing simply because the people have been hearing it so long from me. She doesn't know what I am planning to do or my policies simply because I do not need to speak about them anymore. Everybody knows what I stand for, and everybody will continue to know what I stand for because I've never been dishonest to the people I talk to.
Now, we did notice there, it did seem to get a bit heated with mayoral candidate Dr. Lipschitz. Did her calling you out by chance make you feel a bit, what's the word for it? Well, as I said, heated.
It didn't really make me feel heated. It made me feel disgraced, I'll be honest, in that regard. Because in my whole time campaigning, I have never attacked another candidate or, called them out in any way or forms. I believe in a fair chance for everyone. I do need to not put, I do not need to put spotlight on others because I think it's necessary. If there was a reason for me to mention something, I would speak to the person first and try to figure it out before making an apparent issue or trying to use it for my own platform. It's all for the benefit of Los Santos, so why should I try to disparage or harm someone else's reputation that is actively trying to fight for the right thing?
Now, for my last question, do you plan on showing up tomorrow at Legion Square to debate Dr. Lipschitz?
I will definitely try. For me, it's the hardest thing because I suffer very hard jet lag. And if I were to do correct calculations, it might feel like 3 a.m. for me.
This has been an exclusive interview with mayoral candidate Silas Rose. I'm Paul Sterling, and you're watching Weasel News. And lastly, for tonight's news, I'd like to introduce our new editor-in-chief, Cynthia Green.
That's me.
Well, folks, there you have it. This is Weasel News. I'm Paul Sterling. Thank you, and good night.